Welcome, Pisces. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for April the 14th through to the 20th, 2014. So, a whole bunch of wonderful in these cards, really. Where's the negative? Don't really see it. So we have all good cards. And some very karmic cards. Cards about balance. Cards about understanding what really makes you happy. What you really want going forward. Some karmic endings. You're happily ever after. Having everything you need at your fingertips. Laying before your feet. And standing in your truth. And knowing exactly what is going to make you happy. So I think some of the signs are going to have a lot of chaos and whatnot, so you're going to realize that there's a lot of chaos maybe happening around you, depending on the people who actually surround you. But, you know, you're just kind of going to rise above that. You're going to say, I know what will bring me happiness. I don't need to get involved in this soap opera, in this drama, in their problems. Because I know where I'm going. I know my truth. I'm going to start with the Queen of Wands, and this is very much about balance, higher thought, right actions, okay? The Queen of Wands is not one for a sudden move, but when she makes a move, it is right beyond right. She's weighed out the situation. She's thought of the pros and cons. She's thought of whether or not it gives her balance. And then she makes a decision on going forward. And that's exactly who you are this week. Now that calmness, even the mountains look round. You know, there's not even a jagged edge on any of those mountains. And they're behind you anyways. Just a beauty. Just, you know, you're really entering a period of growth. Even your chair in the background has the flowers growing as well, imprinted right into the chair. And knowing what to do, and knowing what happiness is, and what's going to bring you happiness, and then acting on it. That's very much in the cards this week. We have the Six of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is all about messages coming on how to find your true balance. What you really need from somebody in order to have balance, and what you really need to give in order to have balance. And not overstretching what you're giving, and not giving too little. And being able to humbly accept what they're willing to offer you as well. I think you're going to have a lot of thought this week on what happiness, what kind of balance you need in your life in order to have the happiness going forward. That not only do you desire, but you are so well deserving of. I think you're really going to see beauty this week. I think you're going to see all the world has to offer you this week. All what the universe, God, your spirit guides, your angels have to offer for you this week. What they're putting in front of your path. And understanding where your love comes from. You know, like, a lot of things we do in life, and, you know, the other person is happy because we did them. And I think you're finding that that doesn't necessarily give you the balance that you need in order to be happy. And so maybe you don't need to help them as much as you thought you did. Or maybe they need to be more appreciative of your help. Or maybe they can find somebody else to be appreciative of. You have the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Cups over here, okay? The Nine of Cups is all about your wish list. Your place of beauty. Your total happiness. And the Seven of Cups, sometimes it's having too much on your plate. I don't think that's the case here. I think it's the universe really showing you all that could be. So, if anything, dream bigger this week. Because I think the universe is sending you a clear message here that you haven't thought big enough yet. You haven't dreamt big enough yet. And there is so much more out there to seize if you want it. And it's all positive, and it's all beautiful. Very much so. And then we have the Ten of Cups and the World. Okay, so the Ten of Cups is your happy ever after. And the World is some very karmic lessons, long-term lessons. Okay, this hasn't been no 3-month jaunt for you. Okay, this is more like 5 years, 7 years, 10 years of hard work, of being pushed down, being pushed aside, zigzagging on your path, trying to get to your happy ever after. And now your karmic lessons are coming to an end, and your happily ever after is opening up, so long as you've been doing the work. And the more you've been doing the work, the more that pathway is going to bring you a grandness, a beauty, heights that you really didn't even realize you could even think of obtaining, much less obtaining. I think your horizons are going to be much brighter, much bigger. You're going to see all the universe really has to offer you. I mean, you have everything you need at your feet, already laying in front of you. You need nothing else. You have gone through the lessons. You have gone through the pain, and you've gone through the hurt. And now you are going to stand in your truth. Before you turn and walk upon that path, you will stand in your truth, and you will say, this is who I am. And by being this person, I am truly happy. I am truly content. And that's going to bring you a passion. Ooh, huge. Huge. My heart just started to like thump like crazy. Thump like crazy. Oh my goodness. You know, really understand where your love comes from, why you offer it, and what you expect in return. And then draw the line in the sand. And beauty will flourish around you. Beauty will be so clear, so definite, so noticeable, that whatever drama is going around you right now, it's not even going to matter. It's not even going to faze you. I think you've really pushed past having to get involved with other people's dilemmas, and it's about you right now, moving forward in your beauty, in your light, in your greatness, and allowing the balance to come in, and demanding the balance to come into your life. Most definitely demanding that there's going to be a balance where you get as much joy and happiness out of a situation, out of communication, out of partnerships and groups and communication. You get the same amount as them. It's a two-way street on beautiful energy, moving back and forth for greatness, for beauty, for your happily ever after. So until next week, remember, I love you.